Hi there. This is version 1.3 of Kaslaan Macros. It is a complete rebuild of version 1.2 and brings new features along with major bug fixes. It is now more feature-rich, flexible, and powerful. This is a brief how to use video. This is the main tab where you create your macros. Let's create our first macro to understand the basic concept of the software. We want to create a macro that opens the default web browser, visits YouTube, searches for a query, plays the first video in the results, and finally seeks to the middle of the video. The first command we need to add is open web page. Here, we'll enter the URL for YouTube. Next, we'll add a static wait to allow some time for the web browser to open and for the YouTube page to load. Now, to jump to the search bar easily on YouTube, simply add command to press /. The fourth command is type fixed text. We'll enter a search query, let's say Apple, and adjust the typing speed to your liking. Then we add a press key command for the enter key. After that, we add another wait to allow the search results to load. Now we need to estimate a mouse position that appears somewhere on the first video's thumbnail. We'll add a move mouse cursor command to a fixed position. I'll use 650 for the X coordinate and 450 for the Y coordinate. Next, we add a mouse click command. We then add a 3-second wait to allow the video to load. Finally, we add a press key command for the number 5. This is a YouTube shortcut that seeks to the middle of the currently playing video. Make sure to save any unsaved changes before running the macro. Now, let's run it. There is another option for adding commands to a macro called the Record Steps button. Let's create the same macro using the Record Steps function. With this option, you simply press the button and start recording your keyboard and mouse actions with precise timing. Once you're done, press F10 to stop recording. This method usually generates more commands than adding them manually, because when creating macros manually, we use optimized commands that act as shortcuts for basic keyboard and mouse input. Once completed, we can run it in the same way. This section is mainly for creating and testing macros. You can then switch to the next screen, which is the distraction-free macro running tab. Here, you can assign global keyboard hotkeys to your macros. Once a hotkey is assigned, you can use your computer normally, and as soon as you press the assigned hotkey, the corresponding macro will execute immediately. And there's more. You can also schedule a macro to run at a specific time of day, on selected days of the week, or on a specific date. Last but not least is the Log tab. Unless disabled here, it logs macro run activity. You can clear the log or export it as a local CSV file for analysis or record keeping.